Chapar Khaneh, or Chapar Khaneh, is a term in Persian, meaning courier house, referring to the postal service used during the Achaemenid era. The system was created by Cyrus the Great, the founder of the Persian Empire, and later developed by Darius the Great as the royal method of communication throughout the empire. Each Chapar Khaneh was a station, mainly located along the Royal Road, a 2,500 kilometers ancient highway, which stretched from the Sardis to Susa, connecting most of the major cities of the empire. Herodotus' description of the Royal Road and the various Chapar Khanehs along it is as follows. Now the true account of the road in question is the following. Royal stations exist along its whole length, and excellent caravanserais, and throughout, it traverses an inhabited tract, and is free from danger. In Lydia and Phrygia there are 20 stations within a distance of 94.5 parasangs. On leaving Phrygia the Halys has to be crossed, and here are gates through which you must needs pass ere you can traverse the stream. A strong force guards this post. When you have made the passage, and are come into Cappadocia, 28 stations and 104 parasangs bring you to the borders of Cilicia, where the road passes through 2 sets of gates, at each of which there is a guard posted. Leaving these behind, you go on through Cilicia, where you find 3 stations in a distance of 15.5 parasangs. The boundary between Cilicia and Armenia is the river Euphrates, which it is necessary to cross in boats. In Armenia the resting places are 15 in number, and the distance is 56.5 parasangs. There is one place where a guard is posted. 4 large streams intersect this district, all of which have to be crossed by means of boats. The first of these is the Tigris, the second and the third have both of them the same name, though they are not only different rivers, but do not even run from the same place. For the one which I have called the first of the 2 has its source in Armenia, while the other flows afterwards out of the country of the Macedonians. The fourth of the streams is called the Gines, and this is the river which Cyrus dispersed by digging for it 360 channels. Leaving Armenia and entering the Macedonian country, you have 4 stations. These passed you find yourself in Sicya, where 11 stations and 42.5 parasangs bring you to another navigable stream, the Choaspes, on the banks of which the city of Susa is built. Thus the entire number of the stations is raised to 111, and so many are in fact the resting places that one finds between Sardis and Susa. The Chapars were express couriers who were provided with fresh supplies and horses at each station along the way, allowing them to quickly complete their way without having to procure supplies on their own or wait for their horse to rest.